Here we're looking at the Dow, and we, really saw a big move today, about a 2% move. I think it was right to cover our positions here. This is what I was, concerned about. Maybe, them trying to drive this one more time. I would really watch this move. I think it could go to the 17,200 to 17,000 range. I mean, 17,000 to 17,200 range. But right in there, it starts to get a little sticky if it's going to be really breaking much higher than that. I would be a little concerned as it tries to go into there. But it still has a lot of places to really try to break some of this prior pivot high around the 16,750 level. This was the prior range. We didn't see any break of that. So we're still kind of in this symmetrical type of triangle scenario here, which can get very sketchy. As I said, it looks like, a lot of times these quick dips, they clean them up like this and then they take off and they do really well. That's very, typical. My concern about this is that we've had such a long basing pattern on top here and look like significant uh, consolidation or distribution, I mean. And then we saw a pretty good correction that it just didn't seem like it was just a little too quick and didn't seem like it was sold off enough, in my opinion. So I would just be careful with this as it starts to test back. I'm going to be gone the next 2 days. I'm going to be trying to recover from surgery. I want to thank everybody for their patience. I know there's not a lot on the board. Please just, keep in mind that we do this sometimes with spurts too. There's a lot of, we do it as the market trends. I don't want to get chopped up into this sideways action in the overall market. I put a couple on the board. Some of them we had to kind of exit out on just to kind of make sure we didn't get chopped up, and I think was the right thing to do. But we will be taking advantage of this. Please don't get discouraged because you don't see a lot on the board. Sometimes it's best not to be, trading all the time. You want to be trading with the momentum of the overall market. There's a lot of traders here trying to figure out where are they going to take it up for another high, or they're going to break it down deep. And once we start to get the feel of where their real commitment is on the longer term, not only is it going to be a better trade, but more profitable and less risks is involved when you know the longer term trend. Nobody's really absolutely sure right now. They're still kind of in this, basing to figure out what is actually happening. So please keep in mind why we're doing what we're doing. Anybody could just start throwing stuff out there. The difference is that I don't do that because I would rather make sure that we have the greatest chance of being profitable. That is always my first concern, and risk. So I always try to do that as opposed to always having an idea all the time at every moment. I hope people appreciate that and understand that. I treat it as if you were my family, and that's where I would be right now, kind of just in limbo here, waiting for the commitment of the overall market to make that decision. Plus, I'm going to be away for these 2 days, and I don't want to set up too much here that we'd have to unwind and with me around these situations. I'm pretty confident with. Anyway, I appreciate that. Also, the seminar, that's coming around September 16th at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please, attend. I think you would really like it. It's going to be on the power of market analyst and Gann. W.D. Gann was a trader in the 1900s. There's a lot of techniques that he has done. A big pioneer in the art of technical analysis. A lot of things that people don't know and don't normally trade, but very sophisticated traders know these techniques and use them all the time. I certainly always use a lot of their methods and a lot of his methods and even some other stuff. But he's very powerful and going to show market analyst in its best light here. It's got a lot to offer. We have a new version coming out too. Market Analyst has a new version of Market Analyst 8. I just took a look at it and it's phenomenal. It's got a lot of a nice screen, nice work. They worked out a lot of things on there and made it even better, and it's certainly an excellent program. Anyway, I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you at the seminar, and anyway, that's it for the Dow. Just watch for this. I do think if you see any break and they start to really try to take it, that'll be your first major target, is that 17,000 to 17,200. Right around there, I think it starts to stall a little bit. Any commitment past that, maybe to 17,500, but I think that's reaching.